was injured in 2005 in a shallow diving accident. I dove into a pool.
When we first met John, he'd had his spinal cord injury for about 12 years, and he could move his fingers very weakly, but not enough to grab and lift an object even as light as a ping pong ball. The stimulator uses a very high frequency electrical waveform, and that allows us to actually stimulate the spinal cord from outside the body. And that lets us pass about 5 times more current through the skin to activate the spinal cord.
And it was immediate. As soon as they turned it on, I could pick up that little ball.
So this was a big study. We enrolled over 60 people with spinal cord injury across multiple centers, and we saw 72% of them recover both an improvement in the strength of their hands and an improvement in the function of their hands, which means things like they can feed themselves, they can dress themselves. So we've seen people that have no functional use of their hands at all go from not really being able to pick up an object or manipulate an object all the way to being able to play an electric guitar.
I was kind of showing off the little bit of progress I was making to people, my friends, because they could see it. I mean, it was starting to get stronger, and it was a friend who said, like, you could probably play guitar.
He was actually going home and playing his electric guitar, which was his old favorite hobby, in the hours in between the stimulation sessions. And we finally discovered this partway through, and so he shared with us his progression from basically all his fingers barely moving at once, not strongly enough to push the strings down to the frets, to being able to play real music for enjoyment, including playing with his friends in a garage band, so really getting back to participating in the community.
My left hand has continued to improve for the last few years since I've been out of that study. Everything has improved.